Can we give a hand to Frank? He's leaving us, going to Miami. Going to Florida. That's the second guy, you and Ray. Wow. It's very nice of you. We're going to miss you. Well, they're going to miss you. No.
Doc, in the second quarter, KG came out. You guys struggled. In the third quarter, he came out. Didn't. Was Rondo the difference in the third quarter there?
What the hell? Was that like an in the round? You're trying to trick me? I thought our defense was the difference. You know, I thought in the first quarter our defense was fantastic throughout. You know, they went into a zone, and it's funny, the zone didn't hurt our offense. We still shot 55%, but it killed our defense because every time we did miss a shot, the guy guarding you is not the guy that you should be guarding. And so we had cross matchups, and instead of just guarding the guy that's in front of you, we were running across the court trying to find our own guy, and I thought it really bothered us. So in the strange twist, the zone hurt our defense, and it really did. And then I thought we got a little bit more organized in the third quarter when we came out. We kind of stumbled on something that was working for us, and we stayed with it. And Rondo was huge in that because he obviously had the ball in his hand offensively. But I just think overall when you hold a team to 89 points, they shoot 43%. No matter what you do offensively, it's your defense that won the game for you.
Doc, how nice is it to have a rookie that's ready to contribute at the start?
Jarrett? I'm slow. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's nice. You know, he kind of knows where to go. He knows his place. I think he wasn't happy about not playing against Brooklyn. And, you know, I just told all the guys, guy got offensive rebound on you coming out, and he was the first, you know. And so I thought he really did a great job overall. You know, they got a couple, but I thought he was aggressive. But he just knows how to play. He's almost he's a calming effect at times when you put him in, and I don't think I've ever said that about a rookie. It's nice to have that.
Jason Terry, big shots.
Yeah.
We really needed somebody.
Yeah, we did, and I didn't think we got him involved much at all in the first quarter, you know, when he was in, and then he sat a long time. And, you know, listen, if you're going to go zone, you need Jason Terry on the floor because he's a zone breaker. And honestly, he's played a lot of zone in Dallas. You know, they played a lot of zone defense, so that would tell you he probably had a lot of practice against it. You know, and so you could see that.
Having a veteran like him who can, you know, have those stretches where he doesn't see the ball, but when the moment is there to make a big shot.
Yeah, I don't think there will be hesitation with Jason Terry, which is nice. And, you know, it was good to see Jeff. You know, in the second half, I thought he got it going as well. Everyone had it going. You know, offensively, you shoot 56%. That's a good sign. And, you know, Kevin played 17 minutes. That was terrific as well.
How would you explain Rondo's floor game?
I can't. You know, it's an offense in itself. You know, we used to say that. We've always said that about him. You know, we have an offense, and then he creates another offense at times. You know, he's a tough one. I sit with a lot of coaches, and we brainstorm how to guard him, and I love hearing them because I know the wrong ones. I don't ever say much. But it's hard because he's so smart. Now he's making a shot. It's a lot harder. And that's why that elbow action in the second half kept working because he made the one. They had to go over top. And with him, I mean, that gives him room. He's been terrific.
220 assist games in 9 games that he's played in the season.
Yeah.
Is that more him or the team?
No, that's him. But somebody has to make the shot, you know. So it's probably both. It's him getting a better feel of the team. You know, I didn't know that. I knew he had 20 today. I didn't know he had another 20. So that's impressive.
Have you seen another guard who can just go in the spurts like he does?
Passing spurts? Yeah, I mean, there's been a couple. Jason Kidd in his heyday, Magic all the time, Stockton. But it's, you know, think about it. I've named 4 or 5 guys. The league's been around a long time. So it's not a lot, and he's one of them. He's a rare bird. I mean, he really is.
At what point did you realize that, you know, this kid really is special? How long?
Probably the end of the first year. You know, I didn't know special, but I thought he had a shot. I said it early on, I just thought it'll be between the years for him. The talent's there. You have feel. He had feel when he walked in the door. I mean, you could just see it. This smart kid, and what he's done is, I think mentally, he's really grown as a player and as a person. And I think it's taken him to where he's at.
What do you think contributed to that mental aspect?
Well, he wanted to be great, you know, and he knew that was the part that probably had to develop the most. You know, but as you know, there's a lot of guys, they just can't. He can, and he did. So, you know, that credit goes to him.
Beginning of the season, I know you had said you were still a little bit worried about Chris being so relatively close to that heart surgery, closer to Jeff, and then he had the back. Are you surprised that you've been able to go to him 20 minutes a game this early in the year?
Yeah. I mean, we obviously had to, but I'm still trying to get him in shape. I mean, that's part of the reason we're keeping him in long stretches. If we have a game like this where you have a lead, I try to leave him on the floor until I'm just trying to run him in shape, and we have no practices. So right now you have to try to do it in a game, which is unusual as well, but he knows what we're doing. You know, it's tough because, you know, you play tonight and you play tomorrow night. I mean, Monday, you don't want him doing a lot of running because you have to get ready for the game after that. So,
is it nice to have developed kind of to have him come in and legitimately be that backup center?
Yeah.
Have to rely on the Jared.
Yeah, it's really nice to be able to go bigger with him, and so you got him and Kevin for the most part. Jason wasn't here tonight, by the way. He had a family emergency. He'll be back hopefully tomorrow, but he may not be.